Thank you, Lindsay. Did you want to hear that now, or in like an email?
Or at the end, I don't know if you're.
Yeah, we're in public comment right now, Rob. You can still address the question.
Joshua Stein, 259 Exchange Street, Brent, Michigan. I want to start off with a positive, recognize some of the exceptional staff that the school has. Coach Santana, I was at the Health Advisory Committee meeting that took place last. He gave an excellent presentation of information about how he views the benefit of the health center there. And I thought that his perspective was very enlightening. He made some great points. And I encourage any board members to speak with him about some of the benefits he sees from that health center. Very difficult financial report to hear today. Very concerning for the school, the students. Really makes me question what kind of sacrifices the students might have, how else these staff members might need to go above and beyond and dip into their own pockets to make basic ends meet in the classroom. So that's pretty concerning to me. Roughly, it sounds like about a 5% decline in student enrollment. I heard New Igo Schools, which already starts out with a lower baseline, lost about 20 students compared to our 78 students. So that, you know, I heard some of the statistics. I'm going to see if Kim saved that information. I'd like to review it more thoroughly. That was a good deep dive. I heard Richard say last week that he wanted to better understand the decline in student enrollment, and we had Kim do some legwork. We had Rob do some legwork, but Mr. Vance was silent this week. So I really don't see the platform that he's talking about wanting to increase student enrollment. I know I haven't been here for his full term on the board, but in the meetings that I have been here for, I haven't heard any proposals or productive conversations about what his views are and how he'd like to see the student enrollment improve. Lastly, I just encourage everyone to promote best practices. Best practices aren't always easy. Sometimes you have to go out of your comfort zone to engage in best practices. I know in my job, they recommend best practices all the time. It's different than what's in policy. Policy is the bare minimum. Best practices going above and beyond to achieve greater results than what you could have by just doing the bare minimum. So I think some of the changes that have occurred here in the school or maybe in the health center have gone against best practice. I don't fully understand the rationale behind all the decisions that are made, certainly not presented in a public setting for public decisions to be made by the school board. Certainly doesn't sound like the whole board was even involved in the decisions. You know, and just like the committee meeting, forming that, you know, there had to be a motion to add Mary Brown to the list that Ken presented. There's no motion for Ken to present his list of names. There wasn't an individual up-down vote on each of those people that were on Ken's list that started off the discussion of who's going to be on the health committee, but for anybody else to be added there.
Thank you, Joshua.
Thank you for your time.